Hello YouTube, this is our future and empowers with the people. I'm actually upscaling it just a little bit now. So got a Swankle Hotel right here in downtown. Got it right here on the square. That is Gilbert D. Lafayette. Statue of him is a Frenchman that was a freedom fighter. You can get a little look of the Grange Square there. But that's not really what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about jobs. And a lot of people may be in the prospect of possibly losing your job for doing something that your employer is forcing you to do that you may not want to do. And we need to talk about that because I'm a freedom fighter if there ever has been one. And so much so that I put my own self on the line to have this channel. So anyway, let's talk about freedom and jobs, and let's talk about what happened in my personal story. Okay, so I think this is really important. I'd put in a religious exemption, and hardly anybody was getting those back. Nobody knew anything. Today was the last day. So as of 7 p.m. tonight, I was going to be unemployed. Now, you know, I was just going to go. So I had no idea what I was going to do. I was going to take a week off, think about it, you know, get some things done around the house, maybe take a trip with my son. But obviously, that's not going to happen. I'm still going to work. And I'm very happy for that. But I held my ground. And I want to make that very clear. I held my ground. So, and I also was a gentleman about it. I never fussed. I never said this isn't fair. I never did anything like that. I just looked at him and smiled, and I continued to be productive at work and valuable at work. Okay? And so I just politely said, if you fire me, you fire me. But I'm not doing it. And at the very last minute, they said, we'll keep you. I have no idea how long that'll be, but just like I told my son, every week's a blessing. Now, I want to talk about something else. A lot of employers are telling their workers, including the place that I work at, will name no names, but they're informing their employees if they're not going to do what they are asked to do to keep their jobs, that they should quit. Okay? Now, understand that if you quit, all right, and write a letter of resignation like many of these employers are asking you to do, you cannot file for unemployment. So, do not quit. You work up until the day. You do not quit. You do not write a letter of resignation. You make them pay you unemployment if you lose your job. This seems to be a very popular thing that's going on with large corporations, is to try to entice these little workers to quit. Don't do it. Don't quit. All right? You have to be strong. You have to be courageous. And you have to, at all times, be polite, be productive, be valuable, and be thankful for what you get. Now, with that being said, I want to take this one step further and tell you about what happened to me last year. Some of you may know my face. Some of you may know exactly who I am. I have no idea. But I lost a job last year for a video that I made. All right? And this is my personal testimony. I lost a job for a video that I made that went viral. It's still out there, and I don't even own the video at all. Like, I don't even have it on my computer, my phone, nothing. Video's gone for me. Video still pops up. I have no idea how many views that video's actually gotten, but it's in the hundreds of millions. Okay, so I lost a job. I went absolutely broke. I went so broke that I was literally donating plasma for gas money to get to and from work. All the way up to where it was about to cause heart problems with me. And the labs proved it. Heart problems were there. Despite me trying my best to keep in shape, it was bad. So I had to stop doing that. I had a job, but by then I was so far down in the dirt that it was tough. But I ended up making more money this year than in my entire 22-year career combined. I made more money in 1 year. I've made, it's unbelievable. So now I've earned it. It wasn't given to me. I didn't win the lottery. I had to leave my home. I had to work 75, 76 hours, 80 hours a week for it. But the opportunity was there, and I'm a driven person, and I took it. And I'm going to tell you, you can do the same thing. And God, Yahweh, will give you that. All you have to do is ask, and all you have to do is be willing to make a sacrifice and work. He will open the door. You just have to be willing to walk through it. And walking through it sometimes may seem like walking through hell. But that's only what makes us stronger, wiser, and better. There's nothing bad about this. Well, there's a lot bad about this, so I take that back. I mean, there's so much wrong with this. This is so un-American. I mean, we actually have National Guards filling in for lower level staff that doesn't require training because those people have lost their jobs. So to me, that's something that would happen in communist China or communist Russia or some other crazy country that we absolutely, for American values, don't agree with. It's so wrong. And for all you executives out there that are pushing these orders, doing what you're told to do, you're destroying America. And I want to make that very clear. You, sir and ma'am, following what you're told to do, doing what you think is right, isn't right. You're destroying our freedom. And you're destroying people's lives. And I can promise you, it was a very bad day for me today, thinking that by the time I clock out tonight, I don't have a job. And that was a job that I love. I love it here. I love the job. I love the people. I love the community. I was heartbroken all day that today was going to be the last day, which is why I'm staying in a little swank place, because that was kind of like a treat to myself. And I'm actually about to go eat a really nice steak. So, it is what it is. But stay strong, stay positive, stay courageous, and believe in God, believe in yourself, and believe in your faith that no matter what comes, you will be okay as long as you're willing to work and try and be valuable and be productive. God bless.